Startups are not for everyone, that's for sure. Look, there's so many people, they want to get rich and they come up with an idea and then they think it's that simple, that easy. Hey, we're going to create the company and I'm going to become a millionaire or a billionaire or something like that. But that's not how it works. It's a lonely game. No one's give a fuck about you. And actually, everyone around you, they're just waiting for you to lose. That's how startup journey is. All right. Um, if you wanna if you wanna get rich, you wanna make money. There's so many other easy ways. From drop shipping to I don't know, uh, starting a restaurant or throwing events or parties or nightlife, and there's so many things out there. Buying stuff from Chinese websites, selling it on eBay, Amazon, and things like that. There's so many ways to make money. All right, there's so many ways, so many easy ways to make money. But startups, they're not at all to make money. All right, for the employees, yes, but for the founders, at least the first 5 to 10 years, you're going to starve, you're going to stay poor, and you are the last one to eat. You know how hard is that? All right, you know how hard is that? You will always stay without money. You gotta pay your employees, you gotta pay the tools, you gotta pay the rent, you gotta pay the taxes, the insurance, and all that. And at the end, there's nothing left for you. That's how it is. Go ask all the founders. And guess what? Your employees, they don't give a fuck about you. And they shouldn't. It's not their work, it's not their business, it's not their dream. All right? It's your dream. And you hire them, you pay them, so they can help you to achieve your dreams. All right? So your employees, they don't give a fuck about you. I mean, if tomorrow the company disappears, they're so happy about it, actually, to be honest. Imagine like when we used to be kids going to school. Now imagine one day maybe you know you would receive a call, hey, today due to the weather, the school is canceled. Or I don't know, the teacher is sick, so the class is canceled, so go home. You would be like happy as fuck. Like you won the jackpot or something. Hey, yay, today school is off or something. That's how your employees would feel if tomorrow your business shuts down. If tomorrow you call them and you tell them, or you just send them, email or something, hey, you know, we are bankrupt and we cannot continue, blah, blah. So they would take a couple of days to rest, to fun. They would gossip with their friends and family about it. And as soon as possible, they would go on LinkedIn or something, apply for something else. That's how easy it is. And then on their interview, they would be like, they would say whatever the fuck just to bring you down. Like, hey, yay, our founder, our CEO didn't know why. Yeah, it was a good idea. And you know what? You're gonna pay for their mistakes because they don't give a fuck about you, about your business, nothing. All right? It's a super lonely game. You are all alone. You are the only one that you stay hungry, you stay awake, you don't have lots of sleep, you give up on friends, you give up on family, you give up on your girlfriend, you give up on parties, you give up on, style, clothes, shopping, vacation, all the fun things about the life. You give up on them. Some of the people, they want to become a founder because they want to become a boss, not a leader. It's a huge difference between becoming a boss or becoming a leader. You see, building startups is just like building a country from scratch. Imagine back in the days, right? Um, when it used to be like Persia, uh, Greeks, Egyptians, Romans. They're not other countries. They're like, it was known like Sweden or Denmark or Germany or I don't know, France or Brazil or. So what they used to do, like going somewhere, hey, this is my land, or attack somewhere, and this is my land from now on. And then building the law, the rules, and everything. Someone becoming the king, blah blah blah, right? And then it was super 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 important. Even now, like you see, most of the governments are corrupt, but some of the countries are more happy. Some of them, like they want a revolution or things like that. But you know, you need, as a government, you have to come up with reasonable laws. All right. Hey, if someone passed a red light while driving or if being drunk, hey, this is the fine. That's the fine. If you keep doing it, we're gonna take your driving license away, and so on. And from the other hand, you need to keep your people safe. You need to keep them, happy, motivated, jobs, good salary, insurance, and so many, like education, so many other things in between, right? Same thing with the startups. Okay. Um, you need to make your people happy. You need to keep them happy. You need to keep them motivated. But it's so hard because, in the other hand, they don't give a fuck about you. So I noticed that some people, they want to become a founder. They want to start a business just for being a boss, just for being the boss. All right. Just for ordering and I'm the boss and blah blah. But that's not how it works. If you want to become a boss, go do something. Go open a nightclub. Go open a restaurant. Go do something else. All right. If you if you have that inside you that you want to be a boss, just you need to do something else. Ain't no boss in startups. All right. You are a leader. You are a leader. That means you are the last one that someone would give a fuck about in your own startup, in your own creation, in your own company. So guess what? Let's say, to me, I give you a live example, all right? Like I'm gonna give myself as an example. So, oh my God, there's so many things when you build a startup that I don't suggest it to so many people. That's why I'm sharing my humble experience with you guys. So I just don't want you to go through the path that maybe is not suitable for you. So imagine early days, you don't have any investors, you don't have tractions, you don't have revenue, we are in beta mode and building difficulties and stuff like that. So it's really hard to find talents. All right. I'm just telling you the reality of building your startup. It's really, really hard to find good talents, because why good talents should come work for you? Why the fuck they should come work for you? Give me one reason. You have no personal branding. Um, your company, nobody knows your company. No one knows your product. You just come up with an idea. All right. So forget about hiring A players. Even if you go give them stock option, equity option, and anything like that, forget about it. There are all these enterprises, giant companies that they offer them the same thing. So why should they come work for you if they have the same offer? If they have a stock option from a company who has like 10 million in annual revenue, or like, I don't know, 50 million in annual revenue, or even 5 or even 1 million in annual revenue. Why should they come work for you? So you gotta start with B and not even B, with C players. All right. Like, to me, when I started the company, I didn't have money. All right. So I needed people, and I was a solo founder. Being solo founder, it's a hell. All right. At least I see people, I see the companies that they have co-founders, or two, three, four co-founders. So one of them is a technical co-founder, one of them, so they divide the jobs, they divide the tasks and all that. Now imagine being a solo founder. Okay. So I reached out to some, like technical people, not even the CTOs and all that. Yeah, of course I reached out to that, but then like to normal developers, right? I was sharing my idea, I was sharing my opinion and all that, and my vision, and I was like, hey, like join me. I can't pay you now, but this is what I can give you. I'll give you equity. I'll give you stock options. I give you, as soon as we have some revenue, I'll put you on the payrolls too. But some of them, they were like, hey man, look, sounds like a good idea, and I really wish you all the best, but I have wives, I have kids, and you know, I really can't join you because um, you know, out of 10, 9 are just disappearing. I'm talking about startups, right? They're disappearing after like 6 months. So I cannot risk it. I was like, fair enough. Especially I like those that they were telling me for things like that, and they had like wife and kids. I was like, fair enough. Hey, I cannot even take that responsibility. I don't want to take you to my company, like, and then he or she's right. If how about if like after 5 6 months shit doesn't work out? You know what I'm about to tell them? How I'm going to look into their eyes? So fine. So I was going like after single people, and then same thing. Oh, they're single, and actually, so they are more into like, hey, no, I want to make money, I want to buy a car, I want to get the house, I want to find a girlfriend, things like that. So again, they were going after enterprises, but that didn't stop me from my dream. I had no technical background. I had no idea how to write a line of a code or something. Most probably, if you would just show me, I don't know, Xcode or GitHub or something, or some bunch of code, I would be like, what the fuck is this, Chinese or what? You know? But that didn't stop me. That's why I'm saying you can do whatever the fuck you want to do if you really want to do that. So in that case, I was like, hey, I have no money. No one believes in my idea. I cannot attract anybody to my company. I cannot attract the A players, B players, not even the C players. Because C players, they're just after salary. They don't care about stock, equity, nothing. Hey, no. Just give me salary so I can pay my rent, my bills, my Netflix subscription, my Spotify subscription, and I'm good. So I was like, what am I going to do? Right? So I went after students. I started hiring internships. Those were the only ones I could attract at that point, without any money, without nothing. So I went to the colleges, universities, and all that, or through my friends that they were at the college. And I was like, hey guys, I'm looking for a sales, I'm looking for support, I'm looking for data entry, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. And they were fucking interesting. They loved it. And I was like, hallelujah. So I got some interns, right? And I was next to them. I mean, every second, okay, just teaching them everything about the business, about my business, what I was about to do, right? And walking through everything, and like, of course, like the first interns, like they're young, they're still at the school, their parents calling them, hey, where are you? Come back home, it's late. Next day, like you have a meeting, or you gotta do something, and then he or she's gonna tell you, hey, I got the exams, I cannot come. Of course, they got also their own, you see, everything, they got their own pros and cons, everything. All right. So I'm not saying interns are the best, but if you are in a situation that you cannot find anyone, that you don't have the money, that you don't have, you cannot attract anyone to your business, you cannot get ABC players, go after interns. They're gonna join you. They like it. They need it. They need some experience. They need something. So later on, they can show when they graduate, they want to go find a job. They can be like, hey, I was working in this company for 6 months. I used to do this. I used to do that. La, 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 la. So it's really good for them. So it's kind of like a good match. You see? Startup without money, without anything. Hey, interns. So basically, these two, they're really good. Like they can connect really good. And actually, it turns out to be good for me. I mean, of course, they were not the best of the best. I had to teach them everything. Like interns, they are not people that you can rely on them. That, hey, I'm gonna go to sleep and you guys run the business. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not even gonna happen with A, B, C players. Not even with co-founders. All right, you gotta be 24/7 away, sharp, and take care of everything, especially as a founder and CEO. So that's how I started. All right. So I started with the interns. Then we started building the product, and then having some tractions, and then having angel investor on board, and growing, and now yeah, I got like people on payrolls. I have give equity and stock options to some of my loyal employees that they were with me from the long term. As a matter of fact, one of my interns that he used to work almost for a year for free in here. And it's really funny because you know I was living at my office, and I still am. So I didn't, sometimes I couldn't even pay my food, and he was bringing food from his house. His mom was cooking, and he was bringing something here. We were eating together, and I didn't have a car, so we were using his car, going around town, going to the other cities, having meeting with the restaurants, and signing contracts and all that. And I remember at some point he came and he told me, like, we had a meeting, and he was like, um, "Hey, my dad doesn't give me the car anymore." I was like, "Oh fuck, why?" He was like, "We did too many kilometers, and my dad is mad. He's like, hey, now I gotta change the tires, I gotta change the oil, I gotta take the car for service. Oh my God, you guys, drove around the whole country." And I was like, oh shit. Actually, fair enough. He's right, you know? So we had this car, we even lost that car. So that's the guy who's still with me. And of course, I gave him stock options and some equity, and he's a loyal. You don't want to lose this kind of people. You cannot find easily this kind of people. All right. So I highly suggest, if anyone comes on your way, that you see that loyalty inside them. All right. That dedication, the support inside them. Do not lose them. Okay. Stay with them long term, forever, until the end of your life. Do not lose them. Because to build a great product, to reach to your vision, to go huge, you need great team, you need loyalties, you need loyal people around you, and basically also you need an army of wolf, not low IQ peoples that they cannot do anything, and they cannot have any responsibilities, and basically you go down with their ropes. All right, you want to climb, you need ladders. Early days, you need ladders, you need people that push you, you need people that help you to climb up, not people to push you down or to hold you down and not letting you to fly. All right, so that's how I started with interns. Okay? So I'm telling you, there is always something you can do. There is always something that you have no idea about it. You think it's the end of the world. You think, oh my God, it's impossible. You think it will never happen. Oh, so many reasons. I don't have the money. I don't have the knowledge. I just have the idea. There's so many, but everything is doable. Everything is doable. Everything is doable. I tell you what, if you ask a mother or a father, hey, what would you do if you are in a jungle and you would see a lion is attacking? It's coming like from far away. Would you fight the lion? No, fuck no, I wouldn't fight the lion. I would run away, climb up a tree, I don't know, dig a hole, go there, whatever, you know. So, because there's no chance I win that battle. But ask them the same questions. What would you do if the same scenario would happen? You're in the jungle, the lion is attacking from far away, and you're having a 2 years old kid, or whatever, you're with your kid now, or 5 years old, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever it is. Then what would you do? Trust me, he or she would find the courage to fight that lion, even though if it's gonna cost his life, but at least to save his kid. That would happen, no matter what. Even if, like, whatever, like with your own bare hand or with your nails, I don't know, take out the eye of the lion, something. Trust me, you would find the courage, you would find the power, you would find that animal inside you that you would unleash it just to save your kid. Worst case scenario, that father or that mother would put themselves into the mouth of the lion. Hey, eat me so my kid can run away. So that's why I'm telling you, I gave you this example just to understand everything is doable, just only if you want to do it. And stop blaming and stop coming up with excuses. No one started perfect. No one. No one started knowing what they're going to do. No one had figured it out day one. Everybody started with an idea. Everyone. Oh, you think Elon Musk day one, he figured out how to send the rockets to, I don't know, to the moon or Mars, or how, I don't know, self-drive cars or robots? No, bro, no. They were just blowing up rockets and going to the bankruptcy and shit like that. No one was perfect day one. No one had no clue what they are going to do day one. Everybody started with a simple idea. Same idea that you have right now in your brain. But, oh, I don't know. I'm living in this country. This is not America. I'm living to that country. I don't know. The government is not supporting. My family is not supporting. My friends are making fun of me. Oh, I don't know. I have kids. I need to do child support. Oh, my wife. Oh, I cannot. I need to pay my rent. I need to go do grocery. Oh, it's not for me. Oh, everybody started with a simple idea, everyone. So you can do it too. That's all I'm saying. You can do it too. Okay? Trust me, all you need to do is to start. All you need to do. Forget about the last step. All you need to see is the first step. All you need to do is just to step on the first step. Just lift your right or left foot, whatever. Just put it on the first step. That's it. You're gonna figure it out. Trust me. You're gonna figure out the next. You're gonna figure out the next. You see, every month, at the beginning of the month, when I had employees on payrolls, that still I didn't have, that time I still didn't have investor or, big kind of revenue or something like that. But every month, I was like, oh God, this is the last month of my company, and we're going to shut down at the end of the month. And oh Jesus, oh sweet Lord, every month. And somehow, every month, with the power of God and universe and whatever you believe in, we were passing successfully that month and entering into the next month. It's impossible if you try hard, you don't become successful. It's impossible. The world will help you. The market will appreciate you. God will help you. Universe will help you. You will receive lots of great and positive energy from the universe. Because the world, the universe, market, God, Jesus, positive energies, whatever you believe in, physics, whatever it is out there, they love hard work people and they hate lazy people. They never reward lazy people. Never. They hate it. They do not like lazy creatures. They like hard work creatures. They like someone who's trying. Hey, he tries. And by trying, I'm not like, hey, you tried the first day, 2 day, first week, 2 weeks, first month, 1 year, 2 year, and then, oh, this guy is talking nonsense. Oh, God didn't help me. There is no God. Oh, physics didn't help me. Energy didn't help me. Universe didn't help me. Nonsense. I'm going back to play video games and get drunk and get high and shit like that. Consistency is the key. You see, all these, mentors, influencers, big people in the industry, they all say the same thing. consistency, don't give up. I don't know, don't care about what people are talking about you, don't care if someone is making fun of you. Like, yeah, and they're right. They all did the same thing. They all drop out of the school, or they didn't even attend the school, or they educated, but they didn't do anything with their degree, and they all started with a simple idea. And then the next, you're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna figure it out. It's the same thing that if you have never cooked in your life, right? And now someone tells you, hey, can you cook something for me? You're like, hey, dude, what are you talking about? Like, I never cooked in my life. But if they leave you in the kitchen with a couple of, I don't know, tomato, cheese, whatever, bread and stuff like that, you're gonna figure out something. You're gonna make a toast, small sandwich. Hey, here you are, eat it, enjoy it. Do you like it? Oh, I'm happy you like it. If you never paint in your life, hey, if you don't even know how to play piano, no idea, all right, no idea, and they leave you on an island all alone on the beach and with the piano, and they leave you there for like 3 years. I promise you, when when they will come to pick you up and bring you back to the city, you will be one of the best piano players all time. You're gonna figure it out on your own. Have you seen all these people that they are like, hey, I learned coding on my own. I didn't, go to school. I didn't, take any courses or stuff like that. I learned on my own. But then, yeah, of course, I watch some YouTube videos and stuff like that. Have you seen someone is a great chef? You're asking them, hey, how? It's like, yeah, I liked it. It was my passion. I loved it, blah, blah, blah. And I figured it out on my own. And I start coming with some crazy unique recipes, mixing, I don't know, this sauce with that thing and create my own unique recipe. Oh, KFC, Coca-Cola, you know, the unique formula, the unique recipe, the secret of KFC. He figured it out on his own. He did not have any YouTube that time, back then, no mentors, no books, no mediums, no articles, no, I don't know, whatever, no podcast. And he just started in his kitchen, just mixing the spices and stuff like that. And at the end, he came up with something amazing that dominated the world. And no one else could do it after him. Right? You're gonna figure it out. Don't wait for a miracle. Don't wait for something, for an angel to come give you something ready. And guess what? You're not gonna get rich overnight. There's nothing like that. All right? There's nothing like getting rich overnight. Unless if you're a criminal, if you're a scammer, if I don't know, hey guys, buy this and you're gonna get rich tomorrow, or if you're that lucky that you're gonna, I don't know, hit the lottery. And guess what? If you hit the lottery, you're gonna lose that money no matter what. If it's 10 million or 10 billion, you're gonna lose it. And you're gonna most probably end up a junkie or a alcoholic, or or you're gonna even, I don't know, kill yourself. Go read the, I mean, it's online. See, in all the countries, whoever won the lottery, they all ended up, I don't know, junkie, or, just spending their life on drugs and prostitute and shit like that, or back to the casinos and losing them because they didn't earn it. They don't know how to make money. They didn't earn that money. They were just lucky, and they got it over one night. They won the lottery ticket. So of course, if you don't know, you're gonna lose it over one night too. Of course, if you don't know how to drive, and someone just comes down and, hey, this is the key of a Ferrari, happy birthday, yours, and you have no idea how to drive, you never drove in your life, Of course, you're gonna kill yourself inside that car, or hurt someone, or just smash the car to a tree or something. That's for sure. You know it, I know it, that's for sure. If you never drove a bike and someone comes give you a beautiful Ducati, of course you're gonna, hey, it's a matter of, I think, like 5 to 10 minutes, not even less. You're gonna start, I mean, you're not even gonna drive it. The moment you jump on it, you're gonna fall down, that's for sure. If you never ride a horse, you're gonna fall. So, same thing. If you never made money, whatever money they give you, you're gonna lose it over one night. Now, maybe your parents giving you money, maybe they're rich. So what you do, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna spend for clothes, oh, PlayStation games, I don't know, whatever, all this, oh, I don't know, I'm going on a vacation with my girlfriend, let me get an expensive hotel, let me get, I don't know, rent an expensive car, let me buy her expensive bag. No matter what, if your parents, they give you like 10 grand, 20 grand, 100 grand, you're going to lose it in a week. You're going to lose it. You're going to spend it on friends. Hey, you go out, nobody, oh no, don't pay, I'll pay, bill on me, beers on me, shit on me, whatever is on me, you know, cinemas tickets on me. Because you never earned that money. You never did. So that's why you don't even know how to manage it. You don't even know how to organize it. You don't even know how to spend it. You're just going to lose it just like that. So it's a blessing if you have the opportunity to build a startup, but it's not for everyone. I highly recommend you. If you are after easy life, if you're after easy money, do something else. Become, I don't know, food taster. It's amazing. It's fun. You see all these food tasters? They make shitload of money. Or there's so many other things like people creating memes, funny videos, going viral on TikTok, shit like that on YouTube, drop shipping, selling stuff online, whatever. Startups are not for everyone. I have seen so many people, they start a startup and they give up after 1 year. They got burned out, you name it, whatever. Because startups are not fun, okay? Especially early days, especially early years. What I'm talking about early days, especially the first 10 years. And guess what? As much as you are growing, your problems are growing with you. You know, day one, I didn't have any employee, and I was dreaming of a day that financially I can support to hire some people. So when I reached to the point that I hired, my first employee, second employee, third, fourth, I was like, fuck, as much as we are growing, problems are growing too. They never stop. There is no good day, there is no happy day in the startup journey. It's like fucking like torturing your whole body and soul. Ain't no happy day. One day, one of your employees fucking up. And guess what? You can't even fight him, you can't even argue him. You gotta just be patient and hey, no problem, no worries. I'm here to help you, and next time, please, yeah, whatever, pay attention, and whatever you need, I'm next to you. But that problem caused you to lose a client, caused you to lose revenue, caused you to create bad word of mouth, caused you to receive 1-star rate on the App Store and Play Store, caused you to receive bad review, caused you so many things that they are not, you can never clean them up and they never come back. You lost money and whatever. But guess what? You cannot do anything to that employee. And guess what? When he or she finishes their 8 hours working, they're going home, they don't give a fuck. They don't even remember it. While you are still thinking about it, while it's eating you inside, outside, but they don't give a fuck. They're home. They're just texting their friends, hey, where do you want to go tonight? You want to have a drink, whatever? Oh, you want to come to my place, watch NBA, Champions League, you want to play PlayStation, you want to go out to party. All right? So, um, there's so, I mean, it's not a happy journey, okay? You really need to love it. You really need to love that hustle, that difficulties. You need to be ready for it. All right. And guess what? The same employee that fucked you up, you have to pay him on time. Otherwise, he or she are gone. There are other jobs that in the market for them. And the moment that you are hungry, that there is no money left for you, and you are the only one who works his ass off for the company, and the rest they don't give a fuck, but you have to pay them on time. You have to take care of them. You basically kind of like a single parent, right? That you have to look at your employees as they are your kids. You're taking care of them. Sometimes you argue them for their own sake. Sometimes you see they're like not doing their homework, but you let them go because you love them. Okay, no problem, dude. I'll do it for you. I'll do it instead of you. It's weekend. Go. It's Christmas. It's New Year's. Go have fun. Enjoy. I'm here. I'll do it. And you don't get paid. You are the last one to eat. To be honest with you, sometimes I was telling my employees, I was like, guys, I'm jealous at you. I mean, you guys coming here, doing your 8 hours work, which is basically like 4 hours, because the other 4 hours, lunch break, cigarette break, going to the bathroom. Oh, my mom called me. I need to take this. Oh, can I go home? Nobody's at home. I need to put food and water for my dog. Blah blah. And you cannot say no because then you are the dick. Then you will be the asshole. Then you are the dictator. All right. So and you need to take care of them as a single parent, and you are as a single parent you give up on everything for your kids, but you know it very well. The moment they become 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, so they go to college, they find girlfriend, boyfriend, they do their own life, then they kind of forget about you. Then you are just dreaming, hey, for spring, I don't know, Christmas holidays, maybe they come to see you, that you gave up on everything and you raised them with all your life and your power. You didn't even, I mean, you are wearing the same shirt for the past, I don't know, 30 years, same pants, same shoes, same car. You don't even eat the food that you love. You don't even, when you go to grocery shopping, you don't even buy the things that you like just because, hey, I need to, my kid asked me for I don't know, this or that, or I gotta get him a new, I don't know, shoes for his school, or a new jersey, or a new, I don't know, gym clothes, or a new PlayStation game. It's his birthday. And guess what? The Christmas that you are waiting for them to come back and to see you, he or she gonna call you, hey dad, hi, how are you? Love you, Merry Christmas. Hey, you know what? This time we are planning to go to Europe. Or we are planning to, I don't know, whatever. So that's how that's actually that's the reality if you want to become a founder. You can become trader on crypto, make shitload of money if you know how to do it, or you can lose over one night, whatever, but it's a really good opportunity. Trading on stock, again, selling things. There's so many ways that you can make money. If you are starting a startup and you think you're going to be rich, you are absolutely mistaken. Okay? It's a hell of a journey that I do not suggest to anyone. You're going to lose your friends, you're going to lose your love, you're going to lose your beloved ones, you're going to go through breakups. Do you know how hard it is when you're struggling in business, when you're hungry, when your fridge is empty, when your bank accounts are zero, and also, your girlfriend or your boyfriend is going to break up with you because you don't have time for them, and there's another person with money that can take care of them, then they are like, let's say your girlfriend is like, why the fuck should I be with this guy? And yeah, hey, yeah, I'm gone, bye bye. And you know you're going through all that difficulties. Do you know how hard it is? So there are other ways to make money. But if you want to help people, if you want to help, not, let me tell you something. Not everybody want to become Jesus or prophet. It wasn't easy for being Jesus. You see what happened to him, how much they tortured him, right? Would you want to be Jesus? Ask yourself. If you would have the option, like if they would take you back to, I don't know, so many years back in the history, and they would tell you, hey, you have the option to become the Jesus. Would you accept it? Hell no. Don't lie. You wouldn't accept it. Who wanted to go through all those pains? All right? So if they ask you, oh, would you like to be Elon Musk if I take you, or would you like to be Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg if I would take you back in a year? You would say, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Trust me. Week one, you would give up. 100%. Do you know what kind of difficulties they went through to get to this point that they are today? A hell of difficulties that no one else could stand. Okay? So there are so many other things if you want to make money. Startups are not actually to make money. Startups are to creating an ecosystem to help some people, to give them job, to mentor them, to give them money, to put bread on their tables for them and their families, to give them insurance, to give them benefits, to give them Christmas bonuses, New Year's, whatever, Easter, holidays, summer, and all that, to to be like their second parent, and to take care of them psychologically, whatever, business wise, everything. Hey, oh, today you don't feel good, oh, you are going through a breakup, take your time, no need to come to the office, yeah, you can stay remote, or don't even work if you don't feel to, no worries, I'll do your tasks, blah blah blah. And from the other hand, helping people, and then you go through so many things, and then you got the competition, they try to fuck you every day, and then you got the government, they fuck you with the taxes and stupid like government, I don't know, bills and shit like that. And then again, your own employees, they don't give a fuck about you. So you can imagine what a lonely journey it is. Do you know how many entrepreneurs I know? You can even search them online, that they attempt suicide. Guys, it's a really lonely journey. It's really hard. So many people, if you are not strong enough, you need to be like, I don't know, you need to be like a fucking dinosaur inside. You need to be like a Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, whatever, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Batman, all those mixed, and get their superpower, Superman, whatever, and put it inside you. You need to be that strong to start a startup, because there are so many difficulties. There are so many things that they want to bring you down. Again, as I said, it's a lonely game. Competition will try to take you down. Governments will try to take you down. Your own employees will try to take you down. Everybody will try to take you down. Even your own family will try to take you down, not in a bad way, but in a way that, hey, why are you doing this? You see, there is no money in it. Why don't you get a job? Why don't you do this? Why don't you come do your family business? Whatever, so many things like that. And there are so other details and, dots and points that if you connect them, you might be like, hey, this is not for me. But if you really want to help the society, if you really want to help people, if that can be your fun, helping people, helping society, helping, giving jobs to people, try to grow them, blah blah blah, then, and if you really believe in your vision, then there is nothing more orgasmic, more enjoyable, more fun. That when you get to that point, that when you make your own religion, your own country, your own flag, your own brand, your own fucking passport, your own fucking kingdom. Oh my God. There is nothing like that. There is no pleasure like that in the world. And then you will see the way that people are looking at you, the way that your family is respected, the way that everyone they're respecting you, looking at you. I mean, I even see my friends' girlfriends, the way that they look at me, the way that they appreciate me, the way that they respect me. I see my friends, parents. I see my friends, brothers, sisters. I see people, my employees' parents, my employees' siblings, my employees' friends. I see someone who meets me for the first time and they know my life story or they use my product and how they respect me. Oh my goodness. That's the only thing I'm working for. That's the only pleasure I get. It's the highest pleasure in the world for me at this stage of my life. It's so fun. It's so joyful when you see how people are looking at you, how they admire you, and how they respect you for what you created and for what you built. It's so joyful. It's so joyful. It's so fun. I mean, I cannot explain, I cannot describe it how fun it is when you get to the point that you taste the success. Oh my goodness. Is I used to say there are like for a man, there are like two things, like the most fun in the world are two pleasures, sex and good food. All right? Because I really do believe if imagine as a man, if you would have a power like a superpower or something, so you could date any girl that you dream of, and you could eat any food that you dream of. I do believe like maybe most of us we would live like a Tarzan or something. Like, hey, why should I work? Why should I go after money? Why should I need a car? Why should I need a house? Why should I need to flex? Why do I need like I don't know Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dolce Gabbana, things like that? I I sleep with whoever I want and I eat whatever I want. So what else do I need? Nothing. But I'm adding the third thing, success. Oh my goodness. Even though if you have all the money in the world, right? All the money in the world, and you're dating all the hot chicks in the world, and eating at the best restaurants, and being on your dad's yacht or private jet or whatever. But you haven't created anything as a man. You haven't conquered anything. You haven't developed anything. You haven't built anything. You haven't, tasted success. At some point, you are going to even hate yourself. At some point, even people around you, they won't even respect you. Even your hottest girlfriend is not going to respect you. And they are going to respect that, I don't know, barman who is working his ass off for 50, 70, 80, $100 a day, working at a bar, making cocktails, drinks, blah, 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 and then staying late night, cleaning the bar, cleaning the place, locking up everything, putting his backpack, get his bicycle, go to the work. Trust me, your girlfriend is sitting in your Ferrari or your Bugatti and you are driving to the most exotic, I don't know, mansion and getting your chopper, going to an island or whatever. But trust me, your girlfriend respect that barman more than you. Trust me in that. Because your girlfriend knows you get everything from your daddy. And that barman is making that fucking $70 with his own hands. All right? So there's nothing more joyful than success when you achieve something. And it's not necessarily you need to, make billions or go to the level of Elon Musk or I don't know, Jeff Bezos and things like that. So then you're like, hey, this is success for me. Success is different for many people. For someone is to get a golden medal of Olympic. For someone else, is to, I don't know, join Barcelona or Real Madrid. For someone else is to, exit his startup for, I don't know, 10 million cap. For someone else is to become the richest man on the planet. For someone else is to break all the, you know, um, I don't know, records in a sport or something. For someone else is to uh, add his name into the Guinness by, I don't know, breaking a record or something. So it's different definitions for different people. What does a success mean? But if you are not trying to create something to taste the success, trust me, when you are on your deathbed, you will regret everything in your life. You will regret why you never tried. You will you will always stay with your regression. That's why you didn't try. And regression is something that there is no cure for it. You will always carry it over and over and over with you until the last day of your life. You will even take it to your grave with you. Regression is something that there is no cure, there is no medicine for it. So start today and stop acting lazy, stop acting smart, stop acting like, hey, I don't need it, I have it, I have that, or whatever. Okay? You need to create something, you need to conquer something, you need to build something, you need to let that animal out of you by, you know, and you know what? The market is so huge that there is a room for everyone, for everyone. If you play fair, there is a room for everyone. And if you play fair, and if you play fair, the market will appreciate you. You can never ever cheat the market. Okay? Market loves fair play. If you play fair, there is room for everyone. Forget about the competition, forget about the competitors, forget about, oh, I came up with this idea, but there are 10 other things in the market like it. And forget about being the first. Forget about being the first. This is not like 30 years. This is not the .com age. This is not the Yahoo age. That, hey, yay, I have this idea. Now, guess what? We are living 2025. Tell me one thing. Tell me, comment it down. Tell me one thing that doesn't exist in the market. Please comment it down. I want to hear it. And I will give you 50 startups like that they're already doing it. What, you want to do delivery apps? You want to do reservations app? You want to do CRM? You want to build something for hotels, for restaurants, for nightclubs, for rent a car, for, I don't know, concierge? You want to start, I don't know, space tourism? You want to do something for politics, betting? There is everything in the market, and not 1, 2, 10 of it, like hundreds of it. So what that's supposed to mean? Hey, oh, there is no room for me in the market, and they already did it. And hey, I came up with this food delivery app, and yeah, I had some unique features in my mind, but yeah, there is DoorDash, there is, I don't know, Uber Eats, there is this, there is that, so not for me. Yeah, don't forget, Spotify destroyed Apple Music inside their own game. Small startup from Scandinavians going into the war with the richest company on the planet in their own game, in their own house. And look at Spotify now. You can be the next. See you next time. Bye bye.